How's it? And hello everybody and welcome back to Uncle Junior's DIY and any kind of stuff. In today's video, Uncle is going to explain to you and show you how to remove and replace a toilet flapper. For those of you who don't understand what a toilet flapper is, it's that thing, well, I call them a thing, but it's called a flapper. But if you lift up the cover of the tank and you look inside the tank, you see this round rubber piece. Now what that does, it allows, when you flush the toilet, the rubber piece lifts up and drains the tank from the water that flushes the toilet of all that mess that was made, okay? So some of the symptoms are that sometimes you hear the toilet refill by itself, okay? You didn't even flush the toilet, but you hear it refills for a few seconds and stops, okay? And it happens every so often, and but again, it'll just like refill by itself, okay? And it's kind of sort of an irritating sound, okay? So that's a sign of the flapper being old or defective. What happening is the toilet flapper is round, right? And in time it gets old. So when it gets old, it gets soft, it shrinks, and it allows the water to seep into the drain. And once that seeps into the drain, the water in the tank recedes and then refills again, okay? So that's what's happening. And if that's happening to you, you find that your toilet is refilling by itself, it could be the toilet flapper. In most cases, it is the toilet flapper, okay? So today, Uncle is going to show you what the toilet flapper looks like and also explain to you the symptoms, how to remove them and replace them, okay? So, gang, stay tuned, and then Uncle will show you how to fix that irritating sound, okay? So, hang in there, and then thank you for watching. Hello.
So basically, you're going to have primarily a standard size of flapper, because there are usually a few different types, but basically you're going to see two different types: the standard size and one that is a little larger than the normal standard size. So I'm going to pick up the standard size. If you don't know what size, just take the old one with you, or measure the old one, and then go down to the hardware store and purchase the correct size. Okay. Now in this particular flapper, Uncle prefer the flappers that have metal chains instead of the plastic chains, because with the plastic chain sometimes it floats in the water and then it gets tangled and the flapper hangs up inside of the tank. Okay, so also comes with a hook, and this particular one has a dial. As you can see, it allows for the amount of water uh, to actually flush the toilet tank. Okay, so you can add more water or less water. Okay, but just pick a standard size. Uncle thought I'd try this feature on this particular flapper. So the first thing we're going to do, gang, is shut off the water flow to the tank. So if you look in the bottom of the tank in the back of your toilet, there's a shutter valve. Just turn it clockwise all the way till it stops, and then maybe you want to go an extra quarter-inch turn. Okay, that'll stop the flow of the water entering the tank. Okay, and you go at the top of the tank and just flush the toilet and watch the water receive, empties out as much as possible. We're doing this so that when we're installing the new flapper, we don't have to put our hands into the water. Yeah, it's much easier to install a new flapper with an empty tank of water. Okay. Also, you notice, gang, how old this flapper is. It's actually have shrinked a little bit, and it's soft, and it barely covers the drain hole. So we're gonna take care of this, and we're gonna change it out. Okay. And you're gonna notice that there's a clip at the end of that handle. A couple holes. Some of them have three holes. Take note of what hole that hook went on. Okay. In this case, you see this hook. There's one more in front of it. So this is on the second hole. Uncle is taking note of it. I'm gonna put that right back in that same hole. Okay. So just unclip that chain and remove the flapper. Some of the flappers, when removing, it's either clip on or actually it just slips on onto the two side notches. Okay, so this one actually, if you look good, there's a hole in the middle. This one doesn't clip on. This one actually just you install those notches into the hole. Okay, or the tabs. Okay, so in this new one, you're gonna notice it's just a clip on. You see the end? So we're gonna take it and we're just gonna clip them on to the notches that you see where we actually removed it. In the same manner, we're gonna clip this one on those tabs, just like that, and that's it. So you got them installed. Okay, next step is to install the chain. So now the first thing is that you want to make sure the flush handle is sitting at its normal position, okay? And you're gonna take the chain and you're gonna measure, well, actually eyeball it to make sure that you don't go too loose or even too tight, okay? Because if you go too tight, then what happens is the flapper won't open fully, okay? Now there's a clip at the end. Remove the clip. All you gotta do is slide it around the clip and then remove the chain, okay? Because we're gonna have to cut that chain, okay? Sorry, a little bit out of focus, but it's a simple thing. Just slide the chain and remove the chain from the clip, okay? Now we're going to measure and then we're going to cut it, okay? Now, it's better to trial and error, because sometimes cut less and then I attach it and then see how much more I have to cut, okay? You don't want to cut more than you need to at the beginning, okay? So I take a side cutter and then I start cutting one of them links. Any kind of wire cutter or like Uncle using a side cutter will work, okay? You're going to remove that link, and then what happens is you're going to try and put the clip back on, and then you're going to clip it on and see what kind of operation you have, okay? Uncle again trying to measure, trying to see, I want just enough slack, okay? And not too much slack where she can hang up while she's floating in the water, okay? So Uncle is going to try this length. I'm going to put the clip back on and see what kind of length I got, and if need be we can adjust. So slide the clip, slide the chain back onto the clip, okay, like so. And remember what hole it was on, okay, because Uncle remember was the second hole, not the first hole. Okay. I'm going to put them back on the same hole, and then you're going to lift the handle and see what happens, okay? See, this is my slack, okay? This is not the part where it starts opening, okay? This is the slack. That's too much slack, I think, okay? But once you start flushing the handle, you want to make sure that it starts to lift the flapper, okay? Because if you have too much play, it's not going to lift the flapper fully open. Keep that in mind. So Uncle again taking up the clip, and we're going to do the same procedure, okay? Okay, so what Uncle is going to do right now is, I don't think I need to cut anything yet. I just want to make sure I don't cut more, like I said, or you don't cut more. I'm going to take maybe like 2 or 3 links after the first link and then start putting back on the clip, and then let's see what kind of adjustment we have. You see like a couple links hanging there. And it's okay to have a couple links left over. You don't have to really cut them. Okay, so I think this is the length that I feel I'm comfortable with, as you can see. So we're going to try and open it up. Okay, once I flush the handle, you want that flapper to fully open. And to me it looks good, so once it looks good, let's turn on the water, let the tank fill, and then wait till it fully fills, and then we can test it again. So Uncle just letting the tank fill. It's going to take a while, and then when it fully is full, the tank with water at its correct level, we're going to try and flush it and see what happens. So Uncle flush the toilet. And as you can see, this is the kind of operation what you want to see happen. Flapper open fully and close fully. Okay, gang? Simple as that.
So hopefully, gang, Uncle was informative, and I explained to you about what a toilet flapper is, the symptoms and the causes of why you should actually replace them, how to remove them, and how to install a new one. Okay, so gang, I hope this video was helpful to you. And in the meantime, stay healthy and be safe and be kind out there. You know, like I always keep mentioning, this world is getting chaos, and it's people like us who live in Hawaii and around the world. There's a few of us that, you know, they don't let other people bother us. You know, we just be kind out there, and then just walk away. You know, okay? So share aloha, and then I think we all can live in a better place and be much happier, okay? So thanks for watching, gang. Aloha, and stay healthy.